you need to go have yourself checked out. I tell you, it's just wonderful. Love the quartet, guys. Good job. Hey, Chad and Jimmy, I saw you and Gina. Come here, all together. Wow, what a privilege to have you all here. It's so good to see everybody. Goodness gracious. Everywhere I look, there's somebody I love. It's hard to take. It really is. Probably too hard. If I can handle it tonight. But anyway, what a pleasure it has been. This 50 years has just been so incredible in my life. I feel like you all have made me a better person. We hope this has made us all a better person. I don't know how you all can get any better. I'll tell you why. Pardon me. I had a little surgery in my throat the other day, and it's kind of, it's not serious, but it kind of widens your throat a little bit, but it leaves you with a sore throat and kind of, for a little while, a little hoarse. But anyhow, sorry about that. But thank you all for being here tonight. What a great night it's going to be. Like I said, everywhere I look, man, the faces that I just love. It's hard to take. Everywhere. It's just wonderful. Anyway, it's going to be a great night, guys. If you don't know already, there's some of you that are here that I didn't know would be here. But I'm so glad that you could make it. Some from way out of town. Brian is here, Brian and Holly. He was so instrumental in our early days of making this course better. He and Bill Thornton, and of course, I see Gary Parker, I saw him, and I saw Al Quanley. So the dealer's choice are all here. We ought to make them sing something. I wouldn't even I'll tell you what the thrills they've given us. They were our section leaders in the early days. We were trying to get a chorus to sound like the dealer's choice. You know, came pretty close to it. But it's just been a blessing for me the whole time. It's just, I think, how could I ever? There I go again. What I ever do to deserve this so much love. So being around such beautiful people, getting to share my hobby with my son, my goodness, and all these years watching him grow up among these wonderful people. You know, I think it's made him such a heck of a guy. I tell you what, there you go. But we had some great time in the early days. I remember you directed the first song, Where's Love, back in the 80s, and said, "That'd be right then." Oh boy, he's heading for stardom. So, I think you guys must know how lucky you are. Jim steps down, Greg steps up, and you get better. And I tell you folks, you haven't heard it yet, but if you don't hear the recent recording, when they had just finished, you are in for a thrill. This course is just fantastic. So, before I go any further, I want to be sure and say hello to my beautiful lady. She's the love of my life. She is the inspiration for probably all my music. She is too good to be true to ever have happened to me, but the best part is she doesn't know that. Thank you, Jimmy, for being so wonderful and so inspirational. Share the fun that we were having. So they figured out a way to write parodies on our contest songs, and every international they performed for us and just blew us away. We couldn't believe it. Maybe you'd sing through one and all of a sudden you'd break into harmony and say, "I can't do that." A lot of you guys didn't know your wife could sing. But anyway, I was in the kitchen the other night. I've been trying to think of some song to have for you, something, a new arrangement, whatever. You know, I just knew it had to be about love, but really trying so hard. Time was getting very close and still didn't have anything. And I'm standing in the kitchen, and Judy was in there playing the piano. She is the pianist in the family for sure, awfully good. But she was playing songs from movies. And I heard this one, I said, "Man, that rings a bell. That song, I seem to remember that." I went and I looked at the music down there. It was 71 was the copyright, but the song and the movie became #1 in the country in, guess what, 1972. Son of a gun. I've been around 50 years, man. That does ring a bell. So I decided then we just got to have to do it. So I wrote the notes out, of course, and I always get Judy to write in the lyrics because my lyrics are terrible. My manuscript is too bad, but my lyrics are bad. But she just writes some beautiful lyrics. It decorates the whole arrangement. So anyhow, we sent that to West Indian. our genius with a computer that Wes is here tonight, down from Utah. By the way, he moved up to Utah, but she's still part of us, man, still works with us. I told Wes, I said, I got a new song, man, I want to send it to you. He says, send it. So I did, and he got it all done. He does that, we talk about the interpretation, and he sends to whoever's making the learning tape, he sends not just the music in that beautiful finale, but also it basically interpreted. And just like we talked about. So man, that makes somebody else's job easy, and that someone else would be, in this case, Tony. I think you know Tony DeRosa. I asked you about a week before that. I said, Tony, I know the time is limited. I know you're real busy right now with the sweet dads and all, but we got a new song that we would sure love to have for our big anniversary. Tony wanted to be here, of course, but he couldn't make it. But he said, hey man, you kidding me? He said, I'll find a way to do it. So he did. So I won't tell any more about it, but I will find out. We decided we'd make it a surprise. So nobody knew about it but Judy and me and Nick, because he's got to play it, and Wes. And he might have told John, I don't know. Nobody ever really kept it a secret, and that's not easy to do with Mr. Grego. So, hey.